Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Hopefully, you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Probably doing the leftovers today. Sometimes the leftovers taste better than the fresh. I don't know. Sometimes, not all the time. But hopefully, you guys had a feast, enjoyed, and you are ready to get into Christmas mode, huh? Hey, my owl is right outside. I was a little late because I was talking to him. I don't think he's afraid of me anymore. Just stands there and looks at me. That's funny. But in case you don't know, there's an owl that comes and sits right by my window, just like feet away from me, and kind of just hangs out. So anyway, let's get on with tonight. So you know what it is about the holidays that sometimes gets to me. Well, especially this year. I don't know. Maybe you're in the same boat. Maybe you're not. If you are, maybe you can drop a comment. Say I'm in the same. Drop a boat comment or boat emoji. But so some of you know, about a year and a half ago, went through a bad breakup and went through a layoff, and then found out that my pancreas has shut down, and that all happened within a 92-day period. Now, kind of went through a rough period after that, obviously, and then kind of tried to get back on my feet, and started an online gig and doing that now. So, but it's been about a year and a half, right? And when you do things for yourself and you're an entrepreneur, and entrepreneur's got such a weight to it. You know what I mean? I feel like some people just toss that word around like whatever, but the people who take that word seriously, um, I mean, it's got some weight to it. It's not just, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. But if you take that word seriously, and if you're really an entrepreneur, it does come with bunch of stuff, good and bad, right? So it's been about a year and some change, about a year and a half now, that all that has happened, and a little less than a year and a half maybe. And so I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, right? Financially, spiritually, um, physically, emotionally, even. I'm going to be very transparent. Thank goodness it's a little late and nobody's here. But the funny thing is, you guys watch the replay and then throw me chats and message me. But I think it's interesting though, right? I'm not exactly where I really would like to be, right? And maybe you can kind of relate with this. Maybe you're at a position or at a point in your life where you're thinking, well, this is not exactly where I thought I would be today. Maybe I thought I would be further ahead in life, or maybe by now I would have had a partner, or this or that, or I would be at this house, or I would be in this country, right? So you may have all these plans, but today may not exactly be, oh, I am exactly where I planned to be, not what God had planned for you, right? So if you can relate with me, maybe you can throw something in the comments and let me know you relate once you watch the replay. But I don't know about your culture, but in our culture, in Persian culture, it's so customary and it's so annoying. I'm just going to say it. It's so customary, at the same time, so annoying, that when you go to families' homes, right? You go to visit family. Let's say for Thanksgiving, you go to families, and then everybody's there, right? Have you had this happen to you? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just our culture. It can be though. But have you ever had like people come up to you, wow, how's it like they haven't seen you for, a hot minute, if you would, and they come up to you and like, wow, what's going on? How you doing? You married yet? Where are you working? Where do you live? Like it's a list of questionnaires, that you like they got this list in their pocket. They just open the jacket, they pull the list, and just drops, right? And where you been? How you been? Any kids? Any marriage? How's business? What are you doing with your life? Where do you live? The 21 questions, right? And so I don't know about you, but sometimes it's like when you are not exactly where you want to be, especially then, you really don't want to get these questions, right? Like you are annoyed by these. I know I am sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes I'm very annoyed, right? You're annoyed. You get annoyed by these questions. Like, oh, how am I going to explain everything to this person now? I haven't seen this person for like a year. What am I going to say? Like, I start explaining everything, right? So, what I want to share with you is that sometimes the holidays can get to you because you're not exactly where you want to be, and then you show up where everybody is, and then there's everybody has those 21 questions, and then imagine everybody's asking you. It's like you got to put a family meeting together, sit down, let me tell you where I live, if I'm married or not, or you know what I mean. It's like you got to broadcast it so that not everybody keeps asking you, right? But I want you to know that, as an entrepreneur, if you really take that seriously, and then this stuff comes with it, right? This is one of the price tags, right? This is one of the stuff you're gonna get until you are successful, until you have made it, until you have a full-time income through your entrepreneur path. You're going to get that. People are going to hit you up. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to make fun of you. People are going to throw curveballs at you. People are going to talk behind your back. I speak from 100% experience. I'm not just saying it. People will make fun of you, your friends that you thought they were friends. They make fun of you behind your back, in front of your back. They're rude to you. They're, sarcastic to you. Family members, friends, right? And I want you to know that it's very, it's easy to say, you know what, screw this. I'm done. I don't want to be an entrepreneur anymore. They're right. I can't make it. I'm not going to make it. Right? Well, that's great and all. But then you're not really taking that entrepreneur word seriously. Because if you did, you would know that this comes with it. It doesn't happen that fast, that quick for most people. Now, some people experience some quicker results than others, but it's not. It's not often, right? Most of the time, you gotta bust your butt to get something done, right? So, as you're going through your family gatherings, you're going through your holiday gatherings, I don't know, maybe even your work Christmas parties, right? Your company Christmas parties, and people know about your side gig, and people know that you're an entrepreneur at heart. and they have a couple of drinks at the parties, and all the 21 questions and all this stuff come flying out and feel like it's gonna punch you in the face. I want you to remember this live one, and I want you to be very postured, and not only be prepared, but be untouched by this stuff. Hey, if you take that word seriously, your entrepreneurship, if you take your journey seriously, if you take your purpose seriously, then it's natural that people are going to laugh at you, make fun of you, point their fingers at you in the beginning. And the only way they can continue is that if you stop going forward. So people can throw all kinds of stuff, and I know strangers may not hurt as much as friends and family, and that may be true. At the same time, those are the same people, the frontline folks, that you get to what? You get to show your life to. You get to show what you've done. You get to show that I didn't quit. You get to show that no matter what you guys said, I kept going. Those are the frontline people, right? The same people that laugh at you, joke at you, all the stuff. Those are the same frontline people that one day you can just by your success, you can give them an answer. And the next, hey, maybe a good thing to set a goal for yourself, say next year at Christmas or Thanksgiving. Not only I'll be more prepared to give these answers, but I will, just the way I live my life, it will show my answers. I don't even need to, right? Because at the end of the day, I feel like people ask because they don't see it in you, right? I mean, if you walked in with a wife or a husband, people wouldn't say, "Hey, are you married?" Right? To see your wife or husband, right? So it's the same thing. So if you're not living the life, if you're not having that success, if you're not having that triumph, if you would, just keep going, because that is the answer. The answer is not you talking. The answer is that triumph, that success, that gain, if you would, right? So, and I know sometimes I've had this before, and I know sometimes this gets to a lot of people. Holidays can be amazing, at the same time can get to a lot of folks. But I want to make sure that I encourage you that, hey, listen, it's all good, baby. It's all good. You know, um, you've been here before. You're taking this journey seriously. You're going after your purpose. You're pursuing your purpose. And that's okay if some people don't see it, right? So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop down one takeaway from this live below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Tag a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Share it. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.